call it here, but you've never been that guy. You've never walked into an NHL season where you are the guy.
No.
So last year, the other guy started the first game.
Yeah.
Does it feel any different? Do you care? Does it matter?
No, it does not matter.
You're it's a big season for you. It's a big season for the team trying to win a cup here.
Yeah.
There's also a Four Nations Cup down the road. If you play well, your name will be in that mix. Does that still cross your mind?
That also doesn't matter. I think the most important thing is just getting ready for the regular season here. We got 2 more games, so those are opportunities for us to, prepare the best way that we can in order to have a good start. Obviously, we don't want to do what we did last year in the start of the season, right? So it's our job to prepare ourselves the best way that we can.
Stu, how has your camp progressed, and how are you feeling, especially after last night?
Yeah, I feel good. It's been, obviously very interesting, being back so quick and, trying to be in the best shape that you possibly can be in. I think as the camp has progressed, I think you've seen it with everybody, the pace is starting to pick up, and we got, one group now, so it's nice to kind of see all the faces and be on one ice session and just getting a lot of work in. So progressively, I feel like I've been getting better and better every day.
Stuart, your checklist defensively, does that kind of happen at the end of the season? Is that something that develops over the summer, or is it a combination of what you want to get done inside to camp?
Like for camp, like going into camp? Yeah, it's pretty much not during the summer or after the season. It's more so like kind of right leading up to it. I think you start getting in more of that mindset, kind of a couple weeks out, even maybe a month out, start preparing, start ramping things up, getting ready for camp. And then obviously when you get here, it's just really about preparation and finding that routine again. I think that's been big for me, is getting back into a routine. So after the season, I didn't have much of a routine, like going to the rink and stuff, so I was a little cranky. So it's nice to not be cranky anymore.
After all that you experienced last season, right, from the start to the finish,
yeah,
how different, how much better, how different a person are you today than you were 12 months ago?
Yeah, very different. I think that the way everything kind of happened, the things that I've been able to go through as a person, as a hockey player, it's just, it helps you grow, right? You can take it either way. So for me, it's just trying to learn and trying to be the best that I can possibly be, and being able to go through those experiences have helped me get to where I'm at today, and I'll continue that.
Do you need to debrief, like after a season? Does a guy like you sit down and go back over the seasons? This happened, that happened, how to handle this? Do you do that, or do you need to do that?
Oh yeah, I think debriefing is huge. I think I probably didn't do enough of it. I think maybe that's why I was cranky. But just being able to debrief and take a couple breaths and kind of go over things that happen and what you'd like to maybe do over, and how to come into the next season even better. So I think there's definitely a time for you to do that, and I mean that time is after everything's over.
Ask what you would improve on if you had it to do over again?
It's really just moments. It's moments in a season. So, I mean, one moment I can think of is I had a really deep conversation with Vinny after St. Louis game in St. Louis, and it was one of those games that I just didn't feel, fantastic, mentally as well. So, I look back on how I, reacted to a situation like that, and then I also look at how I reacted during Vancouver. So that, going through that in St. Louis helped me against Vancouver in playoffs, and that's why I was able to come back stronger. So again, I mean, everything can be a blessing in disguise if you look at it that way. So.
Who are you going to celebrate wins with now that Vinny's gone?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Who are you going to celebrate wins with now that Vinny's gone? You got to find someone. You got to find new fans.
Just yeah. I mean, I don't think I'll be having a handshake. I mean, we'll see. I haven't thought too much about it. It was a little weird actually yesterday. We were able to obviously get the win. I haven't won a game obviously for a little while, so. Felt weird.
What were you looking for him?
He was there.
I was actually looking at the bench, seeing if he was gonna give me a little smile or something, but nothing. He was giving me a hard time going into overtime, and it was hilarious. It was funny. It was a lot of fun being able to see him again. So.
coming in as the number one, as the starting goaltender this year, is there a sweet spot of games? Like you're looking at 50, 55 games, you feel like, is there a number that you like? If everything goes well, everything goes according to plan, what is a good number for you?
82.
Is it?
I love that.
A couple of details. I noticed on your mask last night, you have a mustache on one side and then
Yeah.
Are there any special meaning?
Yeah. I mean, the bear paws are the most important for me. It just resembles my family. My wife and obviously my one kid, and I got one on the way, so I got the third one for him. And then the mustache is just for me.